So, welcome to the Philippines. Maybe our first question is, of all the countries, why did you decide to fly here for the launch? What's so special about the Zenfone and here in the Philippines?
I think actually in March or in February, I talked to George. I want to fly to Philippines because this country and the potential is so big. The people here, and they like. Actually, I'm surprised. The people here, they like the first generation Zenfone, our Zenfone 500.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing that and the mindset, the people like the device, and so it's so important to me to see all the people, especially not only for the media but also for the power user. I like to communicate with the power user, to listen their experience, their feeling, and that's actually to me. I think every time I try to do something, I care the users.
Okay.
So without the user, I want to listen the user in every country, and actually, Philippines, it's just very close to Taiwan. Why not?
Just fly over.
The fly, it's only about 2.5 hours, and it's easy. And for me, to me, the CEO to talk to the user, the media, and that's normal. Yeah. So this is why I decided to be here.
Well, based from the reaction earlier, they really appreciated it. So the applause was very, very strong and very sincere. So
I'm also very sincere.
You're very energetic also when presenting. So speaking of the Zenfone here in the Philippines, we noticed that you haven't announced any partnerships with any of the telcos, like Smart or Globe, the local cell phone telecommunication companies. Do you have any plans of partnering with either Smart,
maybe,
Globe, or Sun?
Yeah, I think I can add few points. Actually, both partners are discussing with us, and not only start from Zenfone 2. Actually, we have the cooperation with them in notebooks, in tablet, PC, or in the current smartphones. So it's under discussion. Yeah, so very soon you will see the results.
Okay, so we'll definitely watch out for that.
Please, yeah.
Okay, so another question. Now this one, actually, before this interview, we asked our followers on Twitter and Facebook what they would want to ask you. So one of the questions that kept on appearing on our feed was how you guys named the Zenphones. They found it very confusing because there are a lot of models, 550ML, the CL. So are you guys planning on changing how you name the phones later on, or you'll keep on using the same naming convention for your future phones?
I think we have so every year, I think we will introduce one Zenfone. So last year we call the first generation Zenfone. This year, that's the Zenfone 2. And next year, that will be the Zenfone 3. So every year, with the different ID, different beauty. So we use the ID to tell the difference, to enable the user to tell the difference for the Zenfone. So starting from the Zenfone 2, we think the last year will be the first generation Zenfone, and then this year the Zenfone 2, and next year the Zenfone 3. Yeah, this is our naming structure. For the Zenfone 2, we still have many models, but the models but still under the Zenfone 2, the Zenfone 2 model name. But from user point of view, they need to remember this is the Zenfone, Zenfone 2. So Zenfone 2, the Zenfone 2 have we have the two. Actually, to me, they have the two SKU. But because if we change the DRAM, if memory, we will change the storage. Everybody in many countries they do it. So we do the same thing. But this is Zenfone 1, Zenfone 2, and Zenfone 3, and other special feature like optical zoom. We have the Zenfone Zoom. So Zenfone Zoom is very different to the Zenfone 2. And yeah, that's the story the naming convention.
Speaking of the next question, which is actually the next question about the Zenfone Zoom, people are asking when will it launch? I was actually able to see it. I was in Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, so I saw it. Very nice phone. So one of the questions that kept coming up on our Twitter was, when would you bring it to the Philippines?
Yeah, this is the question when I visited all the countries in the world. This is the very important question from all the power users, all the users. They like our Zenfone Zoom. And because of our Zenfone Zoom, we put a lot of features, not only the optical zoom, but also laser focus, hardware, OIS, a lot of features inside. So we need to spend a lot of time for the tuning to make sure it's perfect. So we will launch the product in September.
Here in the Philippines?
Philippines maybe, worldwide maybe Taiwan September, maybe worldwide October. Yeah.
Worldwide in October.
And include Philippines.
Oh wow, that's good. That's good news. A lot of Filipinos love taking pictures. I'm sure you heard earlier we're the selfie capital of the world. Yeah. So they'll definitely support that when you launch it here globally.
Yeah, for sure.
Just a few more questions. One of the things that Google mentioned when they launched the Android One campaign was that ASUS would be one of the brands that would be part of the initiative. We've yet to see an Android One ASUS device. Are there plans for such a device this year, or is it still something you're still studying?
So I think every year we work with the Google for one device. So Android One is also under planning.
It's still under planning.
Yeah.
So no plans yet for this year.
This year we have only one model. That's the very unique and independent. We just work with the Google for the Android One, and I think our Zenfone 2 is so good. So for the Android One, maybe we only choose the specific country to sell, but not for all the countries.
So it won't be here in the Philippines?
Maybe only in India.
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 Okay. And this is the last question, and this is a bit more of a, here in the Philippines we call this a showbiz question, because it's more a fan service than anything else. There's a Facebook group, Ethan is aware of this, that has like tens of thousands of members, all of who are fans of the Zenfone.
Yeah.
So for this next question, it's actually very simple. Do you have any message for them? Something that you would like to tell all of those fans of the Zenfone? So if you can just take a look at the camera. So it's like a very showbiz question, like celebrity.
Actually, to every country, I think the most important thing is that I like to see that the user to experience our product and feel comfortable. They have the happiness in using our product. This is the first thing. So when we bring the Zenfone 2 here, I think I bring one leading feature like Zenfone 2, the 4 GB memory. This is the world first one. The 4 GB is not only the digital spec, it's also related to the experience spec. Experience means the 4 GB will make the device more smooth. The 4 GB will make the power consumption less. And this is the real benefit to the users. That's the first one. And I think for the second one, actually we design our Zenfone. Actually, we design our Zenfone 2 with the extremely beauty. Actually, we think Zenfone 1, the border thickness is about 5.6 millimeter. But for the Zenfone 2, we want to make the border to be less than 4 millimeter. Actually, now it's 3.9 millimeter, because we believe the thinner will be more beautiful. Yeah. So in our design, in order to make the border thinner, so we use the curved design. This curved design is very good for user to hold the device, to talk. User will feel very comfortable and for the folding. And so we move the volume here. We also put the power button here. And especially for the beauty, we also put the concentric circle here. Another friend asked me, what is the function for this?
Yeah, you were thinking the same thing.
But I said the function for this one is the beauty function. The beauty, the device beauty, the smartphone beauty is the number one element for all the users, because we think the smartphone is the best companion for users, the best companion. They stay with the user more than 18 hours maybe per day.
Yeah.
Even they sleep, they still put the smartphone nearby.
Near them.
Near
And
them.
when they wake up, it's the first thing that they get.
Yeah. So the beauty is very important. And another one, so beauty, performance, we give the 4 gigabyte, and then the camera is so important. So I think overall, we try to deliver the key message is empowering luxury. Empowering luxury means when you use the device, you will feel, you are proud of using it. You feel, you have the privilege to own the device. You feel proud, and this is the key message, empowering luxury. But again, empowering luxury, Apple can do it, but for everyone, Apple cannot do it. So empowering luxury, the experience level, I want to set the experience level to the same as the Apple, the experience level. But for everyone means it's everyone can buy it. So empowering luxury for everyone to enjoy. That's the key message for our smartphone, for our Zenfone. We will continue to develop that. And again, thanks for all the users, especially all the users who love ASUS Zenfone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank
I hope